How is it going, everyone? It is Sam with Heiner Outdoor Living, and today we've got a little bit different of a video for you. We are back at a project that we built front yard 2 years ago, and the backyard we wrapped up just last year. We're doing a little check-in, and we're gonna walk around the property, take a look at how everything's growing in, talk about some of the details, and just give you an overview of one of the biggest landscape projects that we have built to date. So as we come from the front of the house to the back, we have this nice natural flagstone walkway with some large Siloam steps. We really wanted to match the scale of the house, but also tie into the natural aesthetic of both the home and the surrounding landscape, with Pikes Peak just behind us here. This pathway continues in through the sod area, taking us to one of a couple destination patios. You will see we have got a Corten steel fire pit. This is made to naturally rust and give you a really nice patina look. So this is designed to do that. It's got a sealer on it, so what you see today is how that's going to be forever. We won't see any more rusting going on. It's a little hard to see right now, but this fire pit is on, cranking out 290,000 BTUs, so you will have heat year round. You could be out here Christmas Eve with the family, hanging around the fire with a little bit of snowfall going on. You will be perfectly warm. As we continue into this way, we have got a labyrinth that snakes through the grass. It does two things. It works as a visual from the upper patio and deck area, but it's also a meditative space where you can enter through this way, walk around the labyrinth, and just kind of meander about the grass in between the inlaid brick pavers. And then we have a very nice sculpture here in the middle, large cast bronze. That thing was so heavy to move. I'm glad it's in its place and I don't have to move it again. Surrounding all of this beautiful area is going to be a nice plant bed. Tons of natives packed in here. In our trees, we've got some Terrian maples and we've got some blue spruce varieties. These are all dwarf varieties. We don't want them to overgrow in the 10 to 15 years to where they're just taking over the space. So these guys are going to get to about 15 to 20 foot tall and about 15 foot around. Here in about 5 years, we should start to see a lot of good growth on them. With our perennials, we're seeing tons of good growth right now. All sorts of natives like catmint. We got lady's mantle. We have daylilies for that returning yellow color. Different varieties of grass. We really just wanted to bring a lot of color and texture to this home, but also stick with a local plant palette that was going to be low maintenance for the client so that it would continue to look good year after year. As we continue from this side of the yard, we go under a beautiful covered patio. Right off to our left is the main feature of this backyard, a large ecosystem pond full of vegetation, lilies, sweet flag, and a whole lot of other aquatics. In the landscape, we've got similar plants that we've already looked at, mixed in with some columbine and a couple other species just to bring some extra color and some texture, and to soften this large pond from the house side. So we've got a real nice natural blend and transition going on, so it's not just a hard stark line. If you guys look right behind me here, we have got the start of the water feature. We have two sides of falls coming down, giving you a great cascading sound, really audible. You can hear that from anywhere on the balcony that we just walked underneath, or even above when you open those house windows and you're hanging out in the living room or the kitchen. So if we continue this way, we've got our two waterfalls on the right. That water continues underneath this masonry bridge and into the main body of water, leading us to our second destination patio. Over here, we've got some loungers and just another place to relax and enjoy both the surrounding scenery, but the sounds of water that we've brought into this backyard. The masonry bridge that we are standing on, we really wanted to bring some accents from the home architecture into the landscape to get that continuity. The stone that's on the home was quarried out of Europe and was really hard to get a hold of. We were lucky enough to find a very close match that complements very well. And so we brought some of those aspects into the landscape. The overall goal was to make this look like it was one project all planned out at once, and we didn't come in after the fact. I want your landscape to complement your architecture, not contrast from it, so that you just feel at home and relaxing when you are in your space. Thank you guys so much for following along and watching today's tour. This project was one of our favorite we've had the opportunity to work on. We are so happy with how it's growing in, and we can't wait to see how it comes in over the next couple of years. So stay tuned. There's a good chance we're back out here when this hits peak maturity and is just in its prime. If you like this style of video from us, let us know in the comments. We would love to do more of them. show you guys the work that we do, but also inspire you to get outside. Thank you guys for watching, and we will see you on the next one.